Hello, friends. There's a Social Security program worth about $5,700 a year. And if your income is under $1,995 a month, you may be leaving every dollar of it on the table right now. It's called Extra Help, and stay with me until number 6, because that's the one almost everyone gets completely backwards. It's the reason millions who qualify never claim a cent. Number 1. What Extra Help actually is, and the $5,700 behind it. Extra Help is the Medicare Part D low-income subsidy. Social Security runs it alongside Medicare, and its entire job is to pay your prescription drug costs. The Social Security Administration itself estimates the average value at about $5,700 a year per person. That is not a coupon. That is your premium, your deductible, and most of your copays wiped off the board. Here's who qualifies in 2026. If you're single, your income needs to be under about $1,995 a month. That's $23,475 a year. If you're married and living together, it's about $2,705 a month, or $31,725 a year. Now here's the mistake that costs people the most. They hear low income and assume that means dead broke, so they never even check. $1,995 a month is not poverty. That's a modest Social Security check plus a small pension. Picture a retired teacher living on $1,840 a month. She glances at the words, low income, decides that's not her, and skips it for 3 straight years. That's $5,700 a year walking out the door. Over $17,000 she can never get back because Extra Help does not pay retroactively for the years you didn't apply. Millions of seniors sit right under that line and have no idea. Your action step: if your monthly income is anywhere near that number, you are a candidate. Don't disqualify yourself in your own head before Social Security ever sees your name. Number 2. The deductible and premium disappear. In 2026, a standard Part D plan can hit you with a deductible up to $615 before it pays for a single pill, plus a monthly premium on top. With Extra Help, that deductible is gone. 0. And the program pays your Part D premium up to the benchmark amount in your state. Think about what that means over a year. Say your plan charges a $46 monthly premium, that's $552 a year, and stacks the $615 deductible in front of it. Together, that's more than $1,100 you'd pay before the plan meaningfully covers anything. Extra Help erases both. For someone on a fixed income, that alone is often $40 or $50 a month back in your pocket, every month, before we even talk about the pills themselves. The common error here is people paying a premium out of habit and never realizing Extra Help would erase it. A man I heard about kept paying his $38 premium for 2 years after he already qualified, simply because the money kept coming out and nobody told him to stop. Nearly $1,000 gone on autopilot. If you're already enrolled and still seeing a Part D premium come out, that's a red flag worth a phone call. And remember what I said. Number 6 is the piece most people get backwards, so keep it in mind as we go. Number 3. The copay cap that ends the pharmacy sticker shock. This is where the money gets real at the counter. With Extra Help in 2026, your copays are capped at $5.10 for a generic drug and $12.65 for a brand-name drug. That's it. Compare that to what people without Extra Help pay. A brand-name drug can run you $50, $100, sometimes far more per fill. And here's the part that matters most for anyone on serious medication. There is no coverage gap for you. The old donut hole, where your costs used to explode in the middle of the year, gone for Extra Help enrollees. So a senior taking 4 or 5 prescriptions could go from hundreds of dollars a month to under $30. Take a woman on insulin and a brand-name heart medication paying $380 a month at the register. Under Extra Help, those same fills drop to about $27, saving her over $4,000 in a single year. The mistake I see constantly: people split their pills or skip doses to save money, never knowing a program exists that would cap every prescription at a few dollars. Cutting a blood pressure tablet in half to stretch it isn't saving money. It's rationing a drug that would cost you $5.10. If you've ever walked out of a pharmacy and left a medication behind because of the price, this is the number for you. Number 4. Most people are not auto-enrolled, and that's where the money vanishes. Here's who gets extra help automatically, no application needed. If you already have Medicaid, or you get supplemental security income, or you're in a Medicare savings program, Social Security deems you eligible and enrolls you. Everyone else, and this is the majority of people who qualify, has to apply. There is no letter that arrives, no automatic switch. You apply directly with Social Security using Form SSA 1020 online at ssa.gov, by phone at the national number, or on paper, and it's free. Nobody should ever charge you to fill it out. If someone asks for a fee to file your SSA 1020, walk away, because that form costs nothing. The single most expensive mistake in this entire video lives right here. People assume that because they're on Medicare, or because they would have been told, they're already getting it. They're not. One retiree waited 4 years certain the benefit was built in to his Medicare. That's more than $20,000 in extra help he never received, all because one form never got filed. The benefit is sitting there, fully approvable, and it goes unclaimed for years. Your action step this week. If you're not on Medicaid or SSI, assume you must apply, and start the SSA 1020. 20 minutes of paperwork against $5,700 a year is the best hourly rate you will ever earn. Number 5. The resource test, and the fear that disqualifies people who actually qualify. Extra help looks at 2 things: income, which we covered, and resources. In 2026, the resource limit is about $18,090 if you're single, and about $36,100 if you're married. Now here's what resources actually means, because this is where people talk themselves out of applying. Resources are money in your checking and savings, stocks, and bonds. That's it. What does not count is enormous. Your home does not count. Your car does not count. Your personal belongings, your furniture, your wedding ring, none of it counts. Social Security also sets aside a chunk for burial expenses. So the homeowner who says, "I own my house, I could never qualify," is making a costly error. A paid-off house worth $250,000 is completely invisible to this test. I've watched people with that paid-off home and $8,000 in the bank assume they're too rich for extra help, when $8,000 is well under the $18,090 limit, and they qualify cleanly. One widow with a mortgage-free home and about $6,000 saved never applied for years, convinced the house made her ineligible. It never did. Your action step. Add up only your liquid savings, not your stuff. If that number is under the limit, your home and car cannot lock you out. Number 6. The myth that keeps millions from ever claiming, and this is the one people get completely backwards. For years, extra help came in 2 flavors, full and partial. People remember being told they only qualified for a reduced version, or that being just over a line got them a watered-down benefit. Here is what almost nobody realizes. That partial subsidy is gone. Since January of 2024, if you qualify at all, you get the full extra help, the whole $5,700 package, the zero deductible, the capped copays, all of it. There is no more consolation prize version. So the person who applied back in 2019 got the partial benefit or got denied when they were a few dollars over the old limit and gave up. That person may be fully eligible today and doesn't know the rules changed underneath them. Consider a man denied in 2021 for being $300 a year over the cutoff. Under the 2024 rules, he now qualifies for the full benefit, but he's still sitting on that old no. And this is the backwards part. People treat a past no as permanent. It isn't. If your income dropped, if a spouse passed, if your savings came down, or if you were judged under the old partial rules, you can reapply, and you should. There's no penalty for applying again, and you can do it any time of year. It is not tied to the October to December open enrollment window. The costliest belief in this whole subject is, "I already checked once. Check again under the 2026 rules." So here's where it all lands. Extra help is worth about $5,700 a year. The income line for a single person sits around $1,995 a month. Your home and car don't count against you. The old partial version is dead and gone, and for most people the only thing standing between you and the money is one form that was never filed. Your one action step this week: go to ssa.gov, search extra help, and start the application, or reapply if you were told no before 2024. It's free, it takes about 20 minutes, and no one is going to come find you and hand it over. If this helped you, subscribe and share it with someone over 65 in your family. The ones who find out in time are the ones who actually keep the money.